situation is so mixed up with Chinese custom, family, and honor, I don't know where to turn. I'm afraid any move I make might endanger Hey Boy's life.
Have Gun, Will Travel. Starring Mr. John Daner as Paladin. San Francisco, 1875. The Carlton Hotel, headquarters of a man called Paladin.
Mr. Paladin.
Well, hey, boy, what in the world are you doing hiding behind that potted palm? Ooh. Sorry. Not hide and seek, hey, boy.
Oh, it's not frivolous matter, Mr. Paladin. More serious. Is Missy Wong coming down the hallway?
No, she turned into the linen room. If you're hiding from her, you can come out now.
Oh, good. Mr. Paladin, may I see you in room, please, for a discussion of most disturbing matter?
Why, certainly, hey, boy. Come on. Trouble?
Oh, my. Plenty trouble, Mr. Paladin.
Go on in here, boy.
Oh, yes, sir.
Now, what's the idea of trying to dodge Miss Wong? What have you been up to this time?
Oh, Mr. Paladin, Hey Boy cannot come face to face with Miss Wong at this moment. Hey Boy confused. Hey Boy crushed under a weight of most distressing problem.
Oh, come now. It can't be that bad.
Oh, yes, sir. It's much worse. Here. This letter come from China today for Hey Boy.
Huh? Oh, I see. Well, of course, I could probably make a more intelligent comment if I could read Chinese.
Oh, Mr. Paladin, this is letter from Mei Jen, or how you say, go-between?
Go-between?
Yes, sir. Or the same like the marriage broker. This letter say go-between is come to San Francisco to settle arrangements for Hey Boy's marriage to his betrothed.
Your marriage to your betrothed?
Yes, sir, Mr. Paladin. That's what it says.
Well, no wonder you didn't want to face Miss Wong. Hey, boy, do you think you've been exactly fair to her, considering you're engaged to be married to a girl in China?
Oh, but, Hey Boy, forget all about engagement to marry.
Now, wait a minute. An engagement to marry is not the sort of thing that just slips one's mind.
Oh, Mr. Paladin, you don't understand.
Well, shall we try again?
Marriage contract made when Hey Boy 9 years old. Hey Boy don't know girl, never see girl. Parents make deal.
Oh, like that.
When Hey Boy 15, he come to America. Oh, so different, many things happen. He forget.
Yes, I see.
Yeah, Hey Boy like America. Hey Boy like Miss Wong, but now come go between those settled arrangements for marriage in China with girl Hey Boy never seen. Hey Boy must leave America. Hey Boy must leave Miss Wong, and oh my.
Surely you're not obligated to go through with this thing.
Well, here is most distressing problem, Mr. Paladin. Hey Boy, mother, father, now dead, but aunts, uncles, cousins, girl, father, mother, aunts, uncles, cousins, all live in the same village in China. And Hey Boy must do nothing to make her lose his face. And Hey Boy in pretty pickle, huh?
Yeah.
You help, maybe?
Well, I don't know. It's a little out of my line, hey, boy, but I can try, I guess.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Paladin.
Well, it seems to me, hey, boy, that you're going to have to make a stand.
Make a stand?
That's right. Now, I realize how important it is to save face and to avoid bringing dishonor to the families, but you'll just have to be firm. What's the girl's name?
Her name, May. Her father, Gi Kung.
Gi Kung. Any connection with the Gi family here in San Francisco?
Oh, yes, sir.
Is it the Gi family that controls the Gi Sun Yat Kong?
Yes, sir. Same family.
I guess that's the most powerful tong in San Francisco's Chinatown.
Oh, yes, sir.
Well, they can call it a Chinese Mutual Benefit Association, but I guess you know as well as I do that they have their fingers on every underworld activity on the Barbary Coast.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait a minute. How about Guy Cum Ho, the Tong Hatchet Man, also known as Bloody Pete?
Oh, Bloody Pete. He May's brother.
Oh.
You see, Mr. Paladin, very essential, hey, boy, not bring dishonor to family.
Oh, yes, I'm beginning to understand. Losing face takes on a new meaning. You tangle with Bloody Pete, and you're apt to lose your whole head.
Oh, my.
One thing, hey, boy, you're going to have to face Miss Wong and explain this whole thing to her.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my.
I wanted to help Hey Boy, but when I began to weigh the odds, I was doubtful of success. The opposing force was too strong. 4,000 years of custom and tradition, and the most powerful organization in San Francisco's Chinatown, the Gi Sung Yap Tong. Even more discouraging was the fact that Hey Boy's prospective brother-in-law was none other than the highbinder known as Bloody Pete, chief of the Tong's professional murderers. I felt I would never fully understand Chinese custom, but I knew all I needed to know about killers. I thought about it all through the night, and in the morning it seemed so hopeless that for a moment I allowed myself to wonder what San Francisco would be like without Hey Boy. It was very depressing. Also, I hated the thought of facing poor little Miss Wong. Come in. Oh. Good morning, Miss Wong.
Good morning, Mr. Paladin. All right, clean the rooms now?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course, Miss Wong. Go right ahead. Miss Wong, you seem so light-hearted this morning.
Oh, yes, Miss Wong, most time light-hearted.
Have you seen Hey Boy?
Yes, sir.
But did he have a chance to talk to you?
Oh, yes, sir.
Regarding a very grave matter?
Hey, boy, tell Miss Wong about marriage contract with girl in China.
But you, Miss
What's the
Wong...
matter, Mr. Paladin?
Nothing, I guess, except that it's constantly being brought home to me.
What, Mr. Paladin?
You can't figure women. I thought you'd be heartbroken, or at least angry.
Oh, you smart man, Mr. Paladin. Hey, boy, smart man. You fix.
It's nice you have such confidence in us, but I'm not so sure.
Oh, almost forgot. This letter come for you.
Oh, thank you. Let's see. This is from Mr. Sui Li Tsung.
Yes, sir. He go between. Come to make arrangements for Hey, boy.
See now. The illustrious great one who bears noble firearm and whose honorable will it is to journey forth always in benevolence, yet reaping great treasure, will receive the lowly inferior self of Sui Li Tsung on the 5th day of the 7th moon of the 14th year of Kwang Su. What does that mean?
He want to know if man who have gone will travel with him Situng week from next Tuesday.
Well, why didn't he say so?
He did.
Oh. Well, I wonder why he wants to see me. On Tuesday, the 5th day of the 7th moon of the 14th year of Kwang Su, I served tea to the lowly inferior self of Sui Li Tsung. Mr. Tsung was a short, round man with a smooth, plump face and shrewd eyes. He wore an elaborate purple brocade robe and carried a delicate ivory fan in his small, dimpled hand. The fan fluttered continuously as he talked, and he talked a great deal. But as the afternoon wore on, I wondered when he was going to say something.
Excellency, this pitiable one is indeed honored to be at one time know the pleasure of such a cup of tea and to realize its pleasure in the presence of the esteemed one.
Yes. May I fill your cup, Mr. Tsung?
No, thank you. The great one of benevolent travel has been given a vast pleasure to have permitted this unworthy to share his costly time thus far.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry you have to be leaving.
At last, the joy of such a meeting, rare and precious as it is, much like all good things, come to an end. Deplorable one that I am.
What?
So entranced was I with the delight of each passing moment partaken in the presence of the noble one, that this poor muddlehead has experienced a lapse of memory. But now it comes to me, a matter to bring to the great one's attention.
Sit down, Mr. Soong. So, now maybe we'll get to the point.
I beg your pardon?
What's on your mind? I'm sure you didn't ask to come up here today so we could have a cup of tea together.
If the great one will only allow this unworthy
Please, Mr. Soong, I don't wish to be rude, but if the unworthy one doesn't wish to waste any more of the great one's costly time, let's stop all this nonsense and get down to business. Now, what do you want?
Very well, to business. We will discuss conditions of the wedding of Kim Chang.
Hey, boy.
Ah, yes, hey boy, the small name by which he is known to you. Now, you, as his benefactor...
Benefactor? I'm his friend.
We will assume that as his friend, you will in this case wish to place yourself in the position of benefactor as well. Now, there's the matter of the prescribed wedding gift you're offering in the tradition to the family of the bride.
Well, I don't understand, Mr. Soong. Is it according to tradition to go outside the immediate family in this case?
Gi Kung, father of the bride, is generous enough to allow you as benefactors to share in their rejoicing.
I see.
May is the only daughter of Gi Kung. In view of this fact, he feels that besides the conventional ceremonial gifts, there should be an offering of substantial reality.
How substantial?
I believe he estimates in American dollars 5,000 would be of sufficient substance.
Well, Mr. Soong, it is more than kind of Gi Kung to permit me to take part in this happy occasion and to share in his rejoicing to the amount of a $5,000 donation. But, you see, I'm opposed to this marriage. And if there's anything I can do to stop the ridiculous thing, I will.
Oh, my. That would be most unwise. The Gi family is a proud one. They could not bear the loss of faith. May I humbly suggest it would be far more prudent to accept Gi Kung's indulgent offer.
More prudent? What do you mean?
Are you acquainted with Gi Kum Ho of your city?
You mean Bloody Pete?
Yes. He is so devoted to his only sister, I am afraid he would feel the necessity to avenge any dishonor brought to her.
That sounds pretty much like a threat.
As an Occidental, you would never understand.
I don't know, Mrs. Soong. I believe a deal like this is recognized all over the world as blackmail. When I mentioned blackmail to Sui Li Tsung, he merely smiled, bowed his head a couple of times, fluttered his fan, and assured me that the lowly one's soul had known a feast in the time spent in the illustrious one's presence, or something like that, and he left. He apparently felt we had reached an agreement. As a matter of fact, I wasn't quite sure myself. The whole thing was so outrageous, I was confused. Several weeks passed, and we heard nothing from the Gi family. I was getting anxious. Hey Boy was getting pale and thin. Only Miss Wong seemed undisturbed.
You not finished your breakfast, Mr. Paladin.
I don't have much appetite. This situation with Hey Boy seems to me I should be doing something.
Oh, poor Hey Boy.
Well, I'm at a loss, Miss Wong. I'm afraid any move I make may endanger Hey Boy.
Bloody Pete, bad man.
Well, even if I faced him, there'll still be the rest of the Gi Sung Yap Tong to uphold the honor of the family. I can't fight them all.
Mr. Paladin, you fool around with old customs. You have to fight all China.
You believe in this stuff, Miss Wong?
Miss Wong, Chinese girl. Miss Wong understand, but Miss Wong raised in missionary school. Miss Wong thinks different.
You don't seem to be as upset about all this as we are.
Miss Wong know one thing. Girls, girls. Boys, boys.
Well, yes. I've been aware of that for some time.
Hey boy, not the girl in China. He not want to marry. He like Miss Wong.
Yeah?
Girl in China, not the hey boy. Maybe she not want to marry. Maybe she have boyfriend.
Oh, Miss Wong, as I understand, it doesn't work that way.
That way.
No. A Chinese girl wouldn't dare go against her parents' wishes in a case like this. That would really bring disgrace on the family.
Sometimes Chinese girl do, Mr. Paladin, sometimes.
Well, I don't think it's anything to depend on.
Wait and see.
Mr. Paladin.
Oh, that's Hey Boy. Come in, Hey Boy.
Oh, Mr. Paladin.
What's the matter?
Downstairs in lobby, come this way. Bloody Pete, Suey Lee Chung, many men carry baskets on shoulders. Oh, many things.
You mean they're coming up here?
Yes, sir.
Well, don't worry, Hey Boy. They wouldn't dare start anything here in the hotel.
Oh.
I can't see what reason then. Well, anyway, I'd better have my gun ready.
Oh, is you already, Mr. Paladin?
Well, we'll see what they have to say. Right now, you just stand back, both of you. Mrs. Sung?
Most illustrious one, I come with bowed head to your door as escort to the first son of the House of Gi, who walks in shame to this meeting.
What are you talking about?
May we enter?
Oh. All right. So just you, Sung, and the first son of the House of Gi here. Your gang can stay outside. All right, now, what's on your mind?
Kim Ho of the afflicted House of Gi wishes to prostrate himself at the feet of Chang of the noble House of Kim, family name of the one you call Hey Boy.
Look at that. I never thought I'd see the day Bloody Pete would be kneeling in front of Hey Boy. What'd you say?
He said, I'm not a human being. Very sad thing to say.
Oh, Mr. Paladin, what happened?
I'm not sure, Hey Boy. What's the meaning of this, Sung?
The House of Gi mourns the loss of its only daughter.
Hey Boy's betrothed? You mean she's dead?
She is dead to the House of Gi. She has brought shame and dishonor to her family and brought a great wrong to bear on Kim Chang, whom you call Hey Boy.
How?
Word has come that she has in disgrace deserted her home to secretly marry an unworthy from the next province.
Oh, indeed. What humiliation. And how does the House of Gi propose to restore face to the House of Kim?
The House of Gi grovels in the dust and begs that Chang of the House of Kim will in grace accept the gifts the bearers hold. May I ask them to enter?
You mean all those men out there have presents for Hey Boy, whom you call Kim Chang?
Yes.
Sure, bring him in. You might as well tell Pete there he can get up now. Well, that's quite a windfall, Hey Boy, all those gifts.
Oh, yes. Who is Mr. Paladin? Oh, my. Hey, boy, pretty confused.
So am I. About one thing. Miss Wong,
Yes, sir.
how did it happen you were able to call a turn on this thing?
Oh, well...
Come on. I know girls are girls and boys are boys.
Yes,
And
sir.
you had it figured May had a boyfriend someplace, but no, there has to be more to it than that. Now, what?
Mr. Paladin, you know cousin to Miss Wong named Sun Yap?
Don't believe I do.
Well, Sun Yap, nice boy, but most ugly boy ever lived.
Uh-huh.
Well, Miss Wong sent picture of Sun Yap to Chinese girl, right on him, Hey Boy name.
So she thought it was a picture of Hey
Oh,
Boy?
yes, Miss Wong only take chance, but Miss Wong think maybe Chinese girl rather lose face and spend all lifetime with face of Sun Yap. See? Good, please, must get to work. Da-da-da, boom. Da-da-da, boom.
Women.
Oh, you saw Mr. Paladin. Whew. Women.
Have Gun Will Travel. Created by Herb Meadow and Sam Rolfe, is produced and directed in Hollywood by Frank Parrott and stars John Daner as Paladin, with Ben Wright as Hey Boy, Virginia Gregg as Miss Wong, and Edgar Barrier as Sui Lee Tung. Tonight's story was specially written for Have Gun Will Travel by Ann Dowd. This is Hugh Douglas inviting you to join us again next week when CBS Radio presents Have Gun, Will Travel.